All right, so I'm going to give you a quick update on the project and where we're going from here. So we got the super rigged up fuel tank in there. It's working. Everything's good. Pretty much got the clutch figured out. Because, like, there's actually a new master, new slave, and a new line from Injuko Racing. Now I've also got the fuel pump on its own switch, and that's for the fans. That's power for the car. Starter button. Anyway, all that's in there. Everything's working good, except the rod knocks worse than I was hoping. Before it was just a very light tick, and now it's a tap. So we are going to pull the engine. Then we're going to drop the bottom end, take out the crank, pistons, rods, and take them up to Titan Engines in Ocala, get them to rebuild it. Clean the block and all that stuff while it's out, and put her all back together and hope she works. But for now, we got to get this motor out and rip it apart. So let's do it. So I'm not going to drive the car into place because I don't want to damage this engine any farther. I want to be able to salvage that crank. So what we're going to do is, I'm waiting on Austin to get here so we can actually push the car over onto the concrete. So in the meantime, I'm going to start taking stuff off. Intercooler piping. I'm going to undo the coolant hose, drain the coolant, intake off the turbo. We got to disconnect, like, breather lines to the oil overflow, whatever that thing's called, throttle cable, undo all the wiring. But we've already wire tucked this engine bay, so everything's real simple. Like, those are all the wires. Those are the entire wires that run into the car. Everything else is inside. So we just bloop, 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 undo some stuff. Yay, everything's happy. We're gonna take some fuel lines off. Battery cable. Where's that battery cable run? Hold on, where are you? Okay, so we got the positive and negatives right here. We go to the block, into the alternator, undo those. Then we got to unbolt the downpipe, unbolt the engine mounts, get the exhaust off of there. And then this thing is free. We'll hook up, we got well, you can't see it, but the engine crane's over there. We'll strap it up, rip her out. Power steering as well. And I hate to say, it's that easy, but I've pulled this motor 15 or 20 times over the 16 years that I've owned this freaking thing. It's just that easy. So I'm gonna get started. Okie doke. Austin's here.
I have arrived.
Vehicle's moved. And pretty much it's just been getting all this wiring undone from alternator, starter, things like that. Now, that ground's already undone. So we're gonna take off fuel lines. We have to pull the radiator out completely in order for the engine to clear over this cross member. Undo these vacuum lines. Power steering lines. We got to get underneath and undo exhaust. There's one transmission line that goes from the firewall back to the transmission. Got to get that off. Undo the motor mounts. And geez, then it's time to yank her. So not doing too bad. All right, Austin's got the exhaust undone at the turbo. I better take that off. Gonna undo the transmission mount, then motor mounts. Then I think she's ready to pull.
I'll take.
All right, everything may or may not be unbolted. We have no idea. We're about to find out. So we're gonna start pulling it out, see what happens. I was gonna make like sucking on big straws thing. It is big. It's like a McDonald's straw, almost.
Jesus.
And also that drain pan.
Yeah, I'm trying to line the drain pan up with where I think it's gonna pop out.
Perfect.
Okay, go ahead and yeah, do anything.
Go ahead and do that thing you're doing.
Okay, I want to clarify that this is terrifying underneath.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
pretty
God.
dangerous. Gotta clear that steering rack.
You're not close yet. You got about 6-7 inches before the tranny gets near it.
Okay, got it. And
This-
we're clear of the steering.
This drive shaft dick is about to pop out the transmission vagina.
Okay.
Oh, there she goes.
Oh yeah.
Ah, no! My drain pan was not well placed. Okay. I fixed it though. We're good. Just give it a minute. It's draining a lot.
Okay. She's totally free as far as I can tell. You see any
Yeah.
wires or anything connecting?
Not from this side because all the wires on the other side. But
See if it's okay if it's on the transmission, but is anything
connecting to the frame.
connecting? Yeah, like to the.
Let me double
Okay, yes. Set this over there. This stays here. I don't like
No, you're good. You're good. I had to push the transmission away to make sure.
Okay.
But no, there's nothing touching the frame itself.
Heard that. So this is gonna have to come all the way to here.
You've already cleared the steering rack.
Just barely. Yeah, that was actually went really easy.
What's the yellow hood?
Clutch.
Yeah, that's our new clutch line.
Like it really stands out compared to the rest.
I got to drop it down a little. Just you're not in here.
Yeah, I lined the pan up to where you still have like 6-7 inches to pull it, and it's still gonna drain into the pan.
I didn't clear the. I still didn't clear it. Harmonic balance. Crank pulley, whatever you want to call it.
What?
Yeah, maybe you could just push it forward and I'll jack up, or push it backwards. Sorry. Go. Now I can start.
Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Push it forward a little more. We're gonna get the full clear. Yep.
Do the pan.
Third pan.
Can you scoot it back that way a little bit? The whole jack and everything? Or is the transmission gonna catch if you push the whole thing back?
Yeah, might have to lower it down just a touch.
Yeah, so we can get some more wiggle room to push it back.
Without slamming on that cross.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me think.
If this was up a little bit farther, it tilts more.
But he's grabbing the middle engine, he's not grabbing
Yeah.
the front.
Well, if you can get something and push down.
That's what I tried. I'm gonna grab from underneath.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'll work too.
Because that's what I was gonna do was grab or push down, but I didn't have enough strength to pull down.
Down on transmitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that'll clear.
Random hose clamp popped off down here.
Yeah, right? Okay, I'm gonna let that rest of that oil drain because it's going right into the pan. Woo! That's terrifying and sad.
Quick.
Yeah, I mean, really didn't take much longer.
Couldn't pull
than
my
it
motor
used
out
to.
that quick. There's a good old spoolie boy.
Oh, Megan Racing exhaust manifold.
Hitachi expensive Japanese bug mass airflow or intake air temperature.
That's some kind of timing thing
Oh, of course it is.
that I've never had. Try to keep it as straight in line with this as possible,
Heard.
just so we don't.
Wait. Yeah, there's a wire coming out of the firewall connecting stuff. I just saw it. Yeah. Oh, right here. There's a ground for this coil pack.
Shit.
That's
Good call.
like a 10 or something.
It goes well hidden.
Yeah, I noticed it. I'm like, wait. I'm like,
Okay, that's why.
one more stretchy boy.
Well, it's good.
What was that 10 that I was using?
Where's that freaking
Yeah,
go?
where'd you put that 10 that you took off my thing?
On the table.
That's it. I see it. Okay. There you go. Okay. I'm assuming it's just a ground for the coil.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like.
It's actually something I just added to be sure to give it solid ground. Oh, and just no, never mind. Maybe you do have to take them all the way out. I can't remember how I connected those.
Yeah, it looks kind of like wrapped all the way around like a circle.
Yeah.
Dang, what kind of screw did you put in this thing? There we go. Oh, you. Look at this, Casey.
Oh my gosh.
What's that?
That's how you attach them.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was something like
So I
that.
gotta pull them all out.
Yeah, dude. All right, they're done.
Oh yeah. There you go. Ready? Timed in half. Done. Yeah. So this part, this is the outlet down.
That's funny.
Go. I'm gonna once again hand thread them back in.
Yep. Call.
Not losing me. All you gotta do is normal taps.
Yeah, but when we're twisting it, I don't want it to fall out. I just do a couple times just in case. Damn, boy, she thick. That's a thick ass boy.
All right, we're clear. Now we just gotta go back.
Yeah, just that little foot line. There you go. Wait. Word. Just a little bit. She'll be okay. No abuse she hasn't seen before.
You're right about that. Okay.
I just like how
Y'all wanna-
fancy the engine they use.
I'm gonna pull if y'all hold the motor like
Yeah.
stable,
Gotcha.
just to keep it from like potentially tipping over.
You're using like old frayed ratchet stuff.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Cool. Oh wow, we're so far from the car already. Back over. Oh, awesome. That's gonna be a fun clean job. That's what I'm excited for. Is getting the transmission and everything looking all good. Yeah. Oh, looking at the oil change so easy right now.
Right.
You're not gonna crush that oil pan?
Yeah, I missed the oil pan.
Yeah. There we go. That's way better. A little more point came out of there.
All right.
She's out.
She's out.
Success.
Yeah. Easy.
Do another high five.